spoke with Mark Tulip later in the programme, but first, Mike Ashley has defended his record as owner of Newcastle United in an explosive letter to the government. The Sports Direct magnate was responding to a parliamentary petition launched last month by the Newcastle Central MP, Tyne. Mr Ashley says he's being portrayed as a pantomime villain by a media circus and said he was offering continued financial support to the club. Well, Andrew Hartley is outside St James's Park. Andrew.
Often talked about, seldom heard, but today Mike Ashley came out fighting. Last month a parliamentary petition called Mike Ashley, called him out for a lack of investment in the team. Today he says that petition was both irresponsible and misleading.
Benitez on the brink? One national newspaper claims today Newcastle could be about to lose their manager. The Spaniard frustrated at a lack of financial backing for new players during the summer. Last month the local MP took the cause to Parliament.
To take action to prevent unscrupulous football club owners from exploiting the clubs, their fans and local communities.
Today Mike Ashley hit back. His letter to Jeremy Wraith, the Secretary of State for Sport, is angry and unapologetic. In the letter, Mr Ashley says the petition presents a wholly inaccurate assessment of the situation at Newcastle. He says he's provided interest-free loans and cleared the club of debt, introducing price freezes for 20,000 season ticket holders. The letter goes on to say that his continued financial support helped the club to swiftly recover from relegation last year. And he complains that the petition portrays him as a pantomime villain, leading to an unprecedented volume of abuse directed towards some of his staff. But the fans are unimpressed.
This time I'm sitting watching on the sidelines, and now I think is the time to go. I think it's the time for Mike Ashley to sell. I can't remember in all my years as a Newcastle United supporter when the fans have been as united as this.
The clock is ticking. The transfer window closes on Thursday. There are under 48 hours for Newcastle to change the mood.
So what's Tyne had to say in response to Mike Ashley's letter?
Well, she says that Mike Ashley misses the central point of the petition, Jeff, which is that a lack of investment in players has made Newcastle one of the lowest net spenders in the Premier League. But I understand that Mike Ashley's main motivation for issuing this letter was to protect staff at Sports Direct, his company, from what he describes as an unprecedented level of abuse and intimidation. And he was also keen to highlight the good work of Newcastle in the local community.
But it's not just the manager, the fans and the politicians in dispute with Mike Ashley.
Yes, it's the players too, Jeff. They are in dispute with Newcastle over bonuses, which means that they are refusing to do television interviews. Now, if that dispute isn't resolved by Saturday when Newcastle play Spurs in the opening game of the season, then the club could face a fine from the Premier League.
OK, Andrew, thanks for that.